Do you ever feel like there's a version of yourself that you should be working toward? And for those of you just listening, I put should in big old quotation marks. My guess is she's got toned arms and glowing skin and a fridge full of meal prepped foods and probably a Pilates or yoga workout routine that she never ever dreams of skipping. She probably even journals and maybe even does cold plunges and drinks her water from one of those super chic glass water bottles that are so in trend now. Well, I've got news. She also just lives in your head, taking up way too much space. Now, let me back up and tell you the story because it will make total sense once I get to the end of it and hopefully have you laughing at the same time because I'm sure you could relate in some form or fashion. My mom, love you, mom. She used to keep stacks and stacks of crafting magazines. And I'm not exaggerating when I say hundreds of them stacked all around the house. They were literally everywhere. And every time you would walk by and you'd accidentally nudge one, they'd topple over like the worst stacked Jenga game you've ever seen. Teenage me just could not deal. It was so frustrating to me. And every time I would ask her why she kept them, she'd always say, I might want to make something in them one day. Here's the thing. She knew down to her bones that she did not have time to craft. She was working a full-time job and some. It was more than 40 hours a week, let's be real. She was raising kids. She was doing all the things. And deep down, I think she knew she wasn't going to get to them. But the vision of what could be, the vision of her crafting and creating all of these cool little things, that's what kept her holding on to all of these magazines. Is this starting to sound familiar? Because you might not be hoarding magazines, but you're probably carrying around your own version, this ideal you think you should be working toward, but you're not. Not because you're lazy and not because you don't care, but because you have a real life and a real busy one, if you're here listening to this podcast, and it's got kids and work and laundry and whatever other chaos that the day decides to throw your way. And if that version of you that you hold in your brain, if she's inspiring, then great, hold on to her, keep her there. But on the flip side, if she is just weighing you down like a backpack full of shoulds, or in this case, a backpack full of crafting magazines, it is time to let her go. James Clear recently wrote in his weekly email that I've subscribed to. It's called 321 Thursdays. I highly recommend it. But he just wrote something the other week that hit me hard. He said, there are two ways to lighten the load. Finish the task or let it go. So if in your life you are not making time to work toward that vision of your ideal self, maybe give yourself some permission to release it. So finish the task, that's the progress, or let it go, release it. Because you can always come back to her when your priorities shift, when your schedule changes, when your kids grow up, you can come back to her. There's no rule against it. But for right now, let's not carry weight that we never planned to lift. And if you're ready to actually move forward into something realistic, that ideal version of yourself turned reality, you know where to find me. That is today's daily bit of fit. Take it and run, or walk, or stretch. Just go move. That's it for today's daily bit of fit. I'm Coach Mack from Running with Bacon, reminding you that small steps really do add up. Make sure to follow or subscribe so you never miss a bit. And if today's episode hit home, send it to a friend who might need it too. And if you ever want a quick pep talk tailored just for you, DM me on Instagram because I'm always happy to send some encouragement your way. You can find more support and my health coaching resources at runningwithbacon.com or come hang with me on Instagram for some healthy fun. Until next time, keep taking those small steps because you don't need a perfect plan, just a consistent one.